Hey, it's your GM Chandler, and I'm going to give you some tips for selecting a virtual tabletop for your games. The first thing to consider is how much work do you want to do? Some VTTs are turnkey, and some are more like toolkits, and then there's everything in between. You also want to consider what game you are going to run the most of, or at least the game system, because each of these virtual tabletops is kind of better at one type of game, or the next one is very similar but slightly different. What's the style of game that you want to run? You may be running Dungeons and Dragons, which is actually a fairly crunchy game, but maybe you want to approach it from a theater of the mind style. Next, you've got to factor in how are your players going to join your game. And the last one is the most obvious, that's budget. You've got to factor in what the cost